down in the paint area tonight with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's who Teron Miller's going with. Jackson is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 2. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Now it's sent it over to David Aldridge, who is able to talk to Jason Kidd.
Now I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Curry passes to Lively. Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Now here's Jackson. He has 5. Pass to Zubac. Now Morant. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Davis with a screen on Morant. Curry passes to Davis. And the shot is good.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Leonard on the wing. 11 feet away. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Davis kicks to Curry. Lively a screen on Morant. Curry passes to Lively. Takes it off the glass. Lively's got 5 points so far.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Morant against Curry. Fires from deep. And it's Morant missing. The Mavericks trail. Now Curry. Outside, Davis. Davis setting the pick for Thompson. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. And here is Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Curry's got such a great feel and understanding of the game. I mean, he can make a lot happen in the pick and roll.
Morant against Curry. Morant gaining the floor. That 3 off the mark. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's made the decision that he wants to huddle up with his guy. James Harden, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morant against Curry. Pass to Davis. And the rejection by Jackson. Lively sends a screen for Curry. To the paint, down to 5 on the shot clock.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. People like to debate, Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And so he makes both from the line. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The three from Harden. He's off on that one. The Mavericks leading. Outside, Davis. Dallas moving the ball around. They get it back. Here's Lively. The layup missed.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just...
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Guarded by Morant. Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. I mean, Davis, one of the very few.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Up again, and it's Zubac with the extra effort.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Curry with the three. He is held in by Zubac. The Clippers in the lead. To the inside. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Harden. Jackson's got 9 points.
There's just nothing more you can do. Sometimes Jackson is going to score no matter how good the coverage is.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Curry. Here's Lively. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .137 left here in the first quarter. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in L.A. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Harden has a wide-open look. Misses the three. Dallas is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Effort is screen on Harden. Out to Thompson. Launches a three. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Back to Butler. Harden with the screen on Holiday. Pass to Harden. Takes a three. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got 8 points.
Harden skilled off the dribble, off the catch. He can flat out score.
Davis with a screen on Harden. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Collins. Holiday gets the bucket.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
2 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
Dunn is checked in for the Clippers. Mavericks trail by 4. Holiday with it. Pass to Gafford. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Coming on to the floor for the Clippers.
12 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Miller.
Thompson passes to Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Sinks the three-pointer. Holiday's got his second basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Clippers lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
The Mavericks trailing. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. We've got Harden. Jimmy Butler is out there with John Collins. And there's Jackson, and it's Dunn in at the 2 spot. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Charity strike shot, and he makes that one.
Keep somebody on Butler. If you lose track of him, he'll nail shots like that.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He's been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Curry. Curry crashes inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Harden outside. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Collins. And the rejection by Gafford. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Dante Exum is checked in for Dallas. And the Clippers with the change here too. Bogdanovich is checked in for Dunn. And here is Los Angeles now. Shot clock at 2. Harden can't hit. Thompson against Butler. Produced screen on Butler. Here's Thompson. And the rejection by Jackson. Barnes with it. Butler covering. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Harden draws the double. Butler on the way for 3. Offensive rebound. Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Davis is checked in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Klay Thompson in for Exum. Harden against Curry. Gafford sets the pick for Curry. Everything's within Curry's range.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
From 12 feet out. And good that time. Butler's got 5 now. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Curry on the wing, guarded by Harden. Davis setting the pick for Curry. Another three for Dallas.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Jackson. Here's Bogdanovich. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. The three from Harden drills the three-pointer. 11 points in the game. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
For the Clippers, Leonard comes in for John Collins. And it's Morant in for James Harden. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I like the fact also that they're the ones that have forced the action. They created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
Clippers trail by 4. Here's Morant, and Thompson sends it back.
So disruptive. Thompson's defensive instincts are off the charts.
For the screen on Morant. Thompson for the triple. Dallas again missing. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Morant with it, picked up by Davis. Will it go? And Davis sends it back. Here's Thompson driving inside. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, I like seeing Butler show off his mad hops. This guy's got big-time bounce and knows how to slam it down with authority.
No run near Curry as he lets it go. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Jackson. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Boy, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Curry looking it over. Down low. Gafford kicks to Curry. Curry from 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bogdanovich. And Leonard has it in the corner. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
Gafford passes to Thompson. Gafford kicks to Thompson. Outside for Davis. Here's Thompson. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Clippers trail. 1:36 left to play in the first half. Morant against Curry. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Thompson. Still scoreless. To Gafford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And that one falls for Gafford. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Barnes comes in for Davis, and it's Drew Holiday in for Curry. Gafford cans them both. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Gafford. Pass to Zubac. Outside Bogdanovich. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. And here is Gafford. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Seconds left here in the second.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Barnes sets a screen for Holiday. Pass to Barnes. Back to Holiday. Out to Thompson. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Pocket 6. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Ring shot on the way. And there it is for him. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.